All right.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we thought, hey, should we do a video again?
Mhm.
And after all of the rave reviews that we've had, I think there was one rave review, and I wrote it.
Mhm.
But anyway, I'm Bear, and this is Billy.
Hello.
Hello. And we were talking about doing a video, and we don't have any agenda.
Mm.
We're not making any pronouncements of anything. We just said, well, whatever we're called to say, to be in the moment,
Yeah, whatever flows, right?
well, whatever flows.
Yeah.
And
We started talking about the energy of kind of like, what's in the energy right now.
yeah,
All the different fun topics, and then before you know it, we're automatically finding our way to what makes us feel better, knowing
yeah.
that we have to get back into who we are. Don't let the outside pull you off course.
Yeah.
Right? That was one of our conversations.
Well, and you were sharing a neat experience that you had where you just went to a park and got out of the car and sat down on a bench or chair and just took it all in.
Yeah.
And, there wasn't any agenda for being there other than just experiencing nature.
I kind of had a little agenda.
What?
But then spirit, and the truth and the light kind of took over, because when I was driving there, I'm thinking about some of the stuff that's coming out, and it just seems there's a lot of negative energy constantly. Too late now, but a lot of we're always being bombarded right now, especially with the energy, and these are all things trying to throw us off our course, right?
Yeah.
And so when you think about it, even if you have an understanding or a view of what is going on in the bigger picture, the bigger scene, a lot of your loved ones don't, and the people you care about. And so inside of you, these things sometimes grab you, and that little angry monster part of you wants to come up. And so my agenda on the way to the park was, well, first, I'm going to get into nature and get grounded so that I know when I speak from my heart, it's just going to be the right thing that's going to come out.
Yeah.
But I was still thinking about that stuff, and it was bringing a rise in me. And I'm like, no. And I don't want people listening to these new messages that are coming out because, yes, listen to it. You have to, whatever, be aware of it. But if that pushes some people over the edge into the fear, that's really the goal of some of that. And that's throwing you off your natural course. So I was angry about it. I want to protect my loved ones, my family, my neighbors, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I go there. Sorry.
No,
Let me just
that's
finish. So I
right.
go there. All this long story, but happy as heck. The sky is beautiful. I'm coming in there. So now I'm landing more. I'm raw, but I'm coming in. I'm pulling in the park. And I go to walk, and I go to grab my phone, thinking I'm going to sit by a tree and record. And I heard, no, put it back. So, all right, fine. Put my phone down, walk around a mile, whatever it was. And then I get in a car, and then I noticed during my walk there's a great place to pull up. And so I did, took out my phone, sat by the tree, just like you said, took in nature. I'm watching the squirrel like 10, 15 feet away. And I'm speaking from my heart. And before you know it, it was a whole nother video. It had nothing to do with drawing your attention to anything that doesn't make you feel good, right? Because, and I believe that bombardment of it is kind of that dark energy. If it doesn't feel good to me, it's a darker energy, vibration, whatever you want to call it. And if that's pulling you there, then the gift in it is, and we were talking about the gift, right? The gift in it is, now that there's so much bombarding you with shit, and you feel like it forces you to know, cancel, right? No, stop right here. That's not the truth. That's not me. I need to let that go, cut the cord, whatever we got to do. So anyway, sorry.
Oh, you're wired up. Hey.
I am.
Well, and looking at it, the way I see it is, the topic of conversation for a lot of people is what's wrong with the world.
Yeah.
And it can really drag you down. I mean, just in your own thoughts and then in conversations. And of course, we as human beings like to be around others who have like opinions and we feel more comfortable. But there's such contrasts going on in the world right now that we are being really put in a position to be very clear on how we feel.
Yeah, and even that phrase is a setup for failure because it's the topic of what is wrong with the world today. We're such powerful human beings, and so this is it. And you hear this is another go-to tagline. Yeah, what's wrong with the world today? I don't know. Well, guess what? Your brain is wired in a way when you ask a question, it looks for the answer, right?
Right.
What is wrong with the world today? All of you, all of a sudden, you sink into this low vibration. You got the anxiety kicking in. You already know you're off your kilter, your zone, your flow, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Kilter, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So even that phrase, we should be sitting together. What's right with the world? What's right? What's the best thing that happened in your day today?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
What is right with the world? Okay, we may feel disempowered where we can't change all the things that we don't think is right, but we can change ourselves. And our opinions, our attitude, obviously our vibrations. We can raise our vibrations up. We have that power. So are we taking our own power or are we letting others and what's going on in the world to take over us?
Mm-hmm.
And I every day when I meditate, I'm in a really good place in the morning when I meditate. And then I come out of that zone, that beautiful place of meditation, and go on and find out what's going on in the world news-wise. And it's just like, whoa. Like, oh, man, I want to go back and meditate again. It just, after a while, it really gets to me. And then for obvious reasons, you meet your friends or whatever, and topic of conversation comes right up again, lockdowns and you name it. I mean, there's a whole raft of things that we're talking about, and it takes me right back into my I don't want to be there zone. So you come back out of it again, and it's the point that you made with that park, being in the park, was I think we owe it to ourselves to, whether it's a park or meditation or going for a walk or whatever it is that puts you into that happy zone, that zone, that place of thinking where you're just aware of the beauty of everything around you, is so valuable, especially now.
Yes, it's a tool.
It is.
It's something powerful.
Yeah.
Helps you get to your center.
Yeah.
The trees literally, like if you walked in a canopy, especially under a canopy of trees, and we got a lot of that here, it's like combing your aura. It literally strips away stress, energy. That is why you feel like you can even think clearer after.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a real good reset of your energy.
It is. Mm-hmm. I have my little escape places, and sometimes it's YouTube channels that have nothing to do with what's going on in the world, politically or whatever. And there's one, and I'd encourage all of you to check it out. It's called Trout and Coffee.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's on YouTube, and it's this young man, I'd say he's in his 20s, who's a filmmaker, and he's in New England, and it's, of course, beautiful. It's in the Berkshires, in the western part of Massachusetts. And he's chronicling and dialoguing his life and what's going on. He hangs out with his guy friends, and he's now met a really cute gal named Allie. Anyway, I love watching it because I see the beauty of New England, and he's a young man growing up, discovering what life is all about, and it takes me out of what's going on in the world. I'm really focused, sort of like what you were doing with the park. We have these choices of, I don't want to call it distracting us, but refocusing.
Yeah, it's a tool.
Redirecting.
Yeah, redirecting, there you go.
Redirecting how we're going to spend our time and our thoughts. And anyway, just thought.
And that is important because you should be in control of your energy and your thoughts, because your thoughts, like Einstein taught, Imagination is more important than knowledge because you are creating your physical reality through your thoughts and feelings.
Absolutely.
And so currently within a certain, shall we go there, agenda, and whatever you see, if it doesn't, or hear, if it doesn't feel good, it's a type of a programming. It's just been going on so long, we're all so used to it.
Yeah.
But literally, we are waking up, we are rising in vibration. So we're actually getting more tuned to it.
Mm-hmm.
And how you're tuned to it is anything that gives you the feeling of anxiety is your physical self, because you have a mind, body, spirit connection, whether you realize it or not. You're a spirit in a body and you're a whole being. And so your body's speaking to you. And so the stuff coming at you doesn't feel good. I love how that for many, it is an instinct now to pull away from that and go out into nature. You have your tool of going to, watch these younger generations.
Yeah.
No, look at them. They're doing it right. They're going back to nature. They're all about what's real. When you're to me, that is, I'm sorry, but that's like brainwashing. I hate to say it, but if you're constantly fed a certain way to think, remember, television is telling you a vision.
Right.
But you chose to look at another vision because you're a powerful creator, and if I'm going to listen to your vision of what you're trying to create, no, I want to create love in the world.
Yeah.
So how do I do that? By listening to something evil, negative, or watching somebody, who's got their, what together, creating a good life, having fun? That's so much power right there. So much power.
You got it, girl. Well,
I could
anyway,
go on and on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm over time already.
Yeah, we are over time here. We try and keep this to 10 minutes.
Yes, because I go on a roll sometimes.
Yeah, well, you're wired today, I'll tell you.
I
Wow. That's great, though. That's really great. We all need to be wired.
Sometimes,
we really
get
do.
passionate. But I get passionate for whatever, makes you feel good. Because I think that's how we help others, too.
Yeah.
Passion, as long as you can leave them with a smile. Just leave them with a smile. You're good.
It is. So we love you all. And
I love you.
Just wanted to share a little slice of life with our conversations. And I'm going to have some more grape juice here.
Yes. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. So you can see who the responsible one is here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No, it's all good. Just
okay.
Have fun, whatever that is.
Have fun.
That's how you help everybody around you.
Be crazy.
Yeah. Raise the vibration.
Be yourself. We're being ourselves right
obviously.
Now. And you always want to feel like you can be yourself with whoever you're with.
Yeah, it's time to be authentic.
Yes.
That's how we're going to change the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Take care.
Have fun.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.